Hello everyone. Hi. Today I'll be doing a
ピポ
tutorial on how to work
じゃじゃ
out how to
ーん
use LunaTranslator. It's one of the new translators people have been developing. I find it's a lot easier to use than something like Textractor and the likes. Uh, I it mainly just because it automatically searches for hooks. I don't know if it's just because of the game I'm using to test with it, but it definitely works way better than other stuff. So assuming your game would work with Textractor, it should work with any other like visual novel type
ピポ
games. Like I'm talking about I managed to get Textractor working with Togai no Chi, a True Blood portable version if I recall correctly, which means it would work on like PSP games and PS Vita probably as well. So anyway, yeah. So first off, what we're gonna do is go
じゃじゃ
to
ーん
files right here. You guys don't need to see this shit, but but once you've
じ
downloaded
ゃじゃ
it from the
ーん
GitHub, go into the latest releases section, right? And clicking like one of these four guys. I downloaded just the .zip because I prefer
ピポ
my files in portable formats, right? So what you're gonna do is actually first off is you're gonna want to go into your antivirus and turn all of that off because for some reason the shit thinks it's a virus and all that. So first off, go into your antivirus, turn that shit off, or at least allow not this exe, but in here there is LunaTranslator main.exe. Make sure this bitch is allowed in, right? So anyway, you're just gonna open up the fucking thing, right?
ピポ
And it's gonna say it usually has a pop-up that like lets you choose a language. I haven't set it to English because I'm a Kusol English type person. But anyway, and right there you'll see is where the settings are. You can do like copy to clipboard, you can change visibility shit. And I think this is like I don't know what this is exactly, but like you're able to change like what games you have on there, like which games you have hooked and all that. So it's very nice. It's very good. Definitely like an evolution from like the text extractors and the VNRs of old. So anyway, you can like again, there's like a lot of different customization properties here, but just right here, hook settings for most like visual novel stuff, you're gonna want to use hooks, right? Text hooks. If you're playing some older games, you might want to go into the OCR and use that. I'm not going to explain that here right now because I don't have a game to test it with. I could just test it with Paradise Musubi, the game that I am testing the hook with, right? But generally, if you're playing like any game made like after 2000 or any game that isn't on like fucking PC 98, right? You're gonna be wanting to use hooks, which is like basically 99.9999999% of games. But anyway, yeah, I mean this is just kind of good like standard, right? And all this is still like good. You might want to hold on. You might want to keep this off, depending on whether or not you want to like get a second opinion for your translations, right? Like if a translation is off, you might want to like go in and like change
ピ
that.
ポじゃ
But
じゃ
at the same time,
ーん
like this option does exist to just copy to clipboard, right? That's what that means. So you don't really need this completely on, right? So yeah, you got your standard translation settings. This thing like hooks into a lot of different things, right? Like you can go into like Microsoft, you can go in all here for the offline translations. Everything is here, right? You can even like get like an API key if you have like something for like ChatGPT, right? You can input an API key. don't bother copying this, by the way. It's I've already deleted that key. So yeah, you can use like any kind of AI translation, which is like, oh my gosh, right? So you can already do all that stuff. For this stuff, by the way, for the offline translation, if you want to get an offline translator, you'll have to go to other settings, resource download, and go into the offline translation, as well as if you're wanting to do OCR stuff, that's where you find that, and your lexigraphs and speech, blah 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 blah. I'm just talking about like standard like visual novel shit, right? So everything should be like configured correctly when you like
Hill
get
Slash.
in. You might want to switch this on though. It's a nice setting to have generally. So, how to get this started? First, you're gonna open up your game, right? You're gonna open up whichever game you're using. I'm using Paradise Mississippi, as you know.
パラダイス
Hi,
結び
Mississippi. I kind of don't really care.
しかし
Anyway,
今日の仕出し弁当は味濃いな
yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyway, anyway, what you're gonna do is choose a game, right? You're gonna click the choose a game button, and you're gonna scroll all the way down to the program you have, right? So you're gonna click that. In my case, it's Paradise Mississippi, right? And what you're gonna do is get into like any kind of like route, not a route, but like in the game, right? So I'm just gonna choose like this option, for instance, and blah 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 blah, this screen and all that. And so a really nice thing about LunaTranslator is it takes away the fucking absolute headache that is searching for text hooks, right? Because it does it automatically in this beautiful, beautiful window. So usually the first display one, or fuck, the first hook that it shows is usually the one that you want to go with, depending on what you want, right, Steve? Although, yeah. So yeah, although you can check off multiple just in case, right? Because with this string, you have the name of the character, if they're talking, right? And then you have the kind of name in quotes right there. So it's absolutely great, absolutely wonderful. And again, you know, like it's absolutely great. It's absolutely wonderful. And for me, I find that whenever I'm trying to play a visual novel that's not translated, one of the biggest hurdles I have to go over is actually getting a fucking text hook to work. And for some reason, I find that they always change when I'm when I'm trying to open it multiple times. So there's that whole headache. So Luna like completely removes all of that, right? And it adds like a lot of features and more. So yeah, including like, holy shit, look at all those options for translation, right? I'm currently using DeepLX just because that's like a me thing, but you can use like anything you want, man, honestly. Like I'm pretty sure if you do have like a custom offline translation, you see right here, you can just do that as well if you wish. So anyway, that's all I have to say for now. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this like little tutorial. I'm gonna try next to do. I'm just gonna close off Paradise, but I'm hoping to try to get the OCR working soon. And I'll test that with another game that I'm really dying to play. So, anyway, yeah, bye! Thanks for watching!